Hello, it's Gryfer here, looking at a viewer submission from AmgenTTV. He's in a Yamato here, divvied up with a Halland with B-Ray from SCCC. They're playing on the North America server. Yami's still a powerful boat. Her guns still have to be respected, even though she takes damage easily compared to some other battleships. And she's not as agile, but she still has a lot of respect. Currently on Haven, as we can see, we're up against enemy Hack. We've got a Thunder, another Yami, a Heezen, North Cal, Roma, a swag of cruisers, a Shimmer and a Kidder. They've got a Friesland, so good AA presence in destroyers. They've got an Eugen, Eden, double Alaska, so good Raider, double Amagi, Jean Bart, and a Vermont with a Midway. So I actually think this is actually a pretty good match all up. Pop the spotter plane, Alaska, there's the CV, cheeky shots. They look good. That CV was spotted for a while. He is not even moving. One pen, 5 ricochets. Making good use of the vision that the CV has put up. The CV's also spotted the enemy Shimakaze coming into Charlie. Shim's probably going to drop his smoke. B-Ray's got torps out, just looks like an area denial type thing. For some reason, the Greens, Prince Eugen is pushing in deep. Tier 8 cruiser, yes, she has a heal, but going in that deep that early could be a bit risque. Oh, look at this. Look at this. B-Ray torps the Shimmer. Blindset of torps catches the DD. They're one up. Their Friesland's securing Bravo. Looks like a good start. The Hack is recalling planes after dropping the Eugen. So when you look at the minimap, because we're going to focus on this minimap, you can see we've got the Halland moving with Namagi and Edinburgh up the right hand side of the flank. It looks like the enemy's disengaging. They've got a Thunderer, Megami and Alaska. They've lost their Shimmer. Amgen takes a lovely shot here at a Bolty. Down south, the Friesland, Alaska, Jean Bart and Vermont. So it's not a bad lineup. Oh, look at that. Lovely. First Citadel of the game. That Bolty will feel that. And for no reason, the Eugen has pressed W. Pressed W into all these enemy vessels. A DD or a CV's keeping him lit. And he's just going to die here. Literally done nothing for the team. It's not about teamwork. That one's just knowing the capabilities of your vessel. You've got detection ratings. If you're being detected, you shouldn't be sailing in where you're lit, where you've got no cover, no smoke from a friendly DD, or vision. Like the vision in the Halland is still scoping out for the rest of that flank. It's a bit of a crazy move. It goes onto a topic I've been talking about a lot of just pressing W. Have a look at the minimap. Have a look at your situation. Don't rely upon your teammates, because in randoms you've got your div or you've got yourself. Your teammates may help, but really you have to understand your own positioning in regards to other players. The Greens have got a cap. The gear's going to show a bit of side here. Beautiful, beautiful battle cruiser. Let's see how she goes. CV's back in play. 6k, 1 pen, 1 over. Would have thought that that would have been a little bit more, but the gear did not straighten up. Now Amgen's a very, very good player. If you've looked at his stats, He knows how to play the game. He knows how to position. He's not disengaging. He's not on the 9-10 line trying to use Deadeye. Even though he's the furthest ship back, he's only by no more than half a hex or a hex from the rest of his forces. So he's using islands, he's using vision, he's trying to get as much as he can gun-wise out without taking fire. Looks like we're going to get 2 caps for the greens, but for some reason the enemy have the reds. They've got a blob. As you can see, they've got the Kidder, Yami, Baltimore, Heezen, Roma, North Cal. They've got a blob outside Bravo. And it looks like the greens are going to throw their boats away. The Jean Bart. Oop, the Margie. Oh, that was a bit unaware that was going to happen, but the Jean Bart looks like he's about to poke the corner. Reversing a gear here. These should look good. He's going flat broadside, Yami shells, respect. 21 or 22,000, that is something you have to respect. A gear is only going to get a smidge of that back. So the enemy seem to, with the Amagi down, with Amgen coming back to Charlie, B-Ray's now taking a bit of fire. Looks like the enemy have turned around and are starting to press Charlie as well. The southern flank seems to go on a bit awry. We've got an Alaska going broadside, another Amagi that looks like he's just sitting there. The Jean Bart didn't push the corner, thankfully. Holding his shot really well, waiting till the Megami's going to potentially give him side. It's a difficult thing to teach players if they're not used to it. Hold your shot where you can, and he's rewarded with the one sit. Better than an overpen or a splash around everything. Now the Alaska's gone nose in into the cap. They have taken out the enemy a gear, but the CV's now onto him. 2 ships down the piece. It's with the caps up. It is definitely Amgen team's game to lose, but the Jean Bart, he didn't push the corner, but he's dead. The Kitakaze farmed him down. Friesland's getting rather low. The Vermont looks healthy, according to the side panels. But here comes Megami, Thunderer. B-Ray's going to be in a tough spot to hold that back by himself. Alaska's down, cross shot from the north from the Thunderer. So now this Amagi, there is no reason for him to, his guns are best served when he's slightly angled or at range, showing a bit of side to get all his guns to bear. But for whatever reason, he's sailing into the cap. There goes another Alaska. He can only get 2 guns to bear in front of him, and he's going to be showing his side. You can see to the north of Charlie, there is a Thunderer. There is a Megami. He's going to be giving them side. Amgen here tries to desperately inform his teammate of that. Reading the minimap, don't press W, there's no need, you've got cap advantage. The enemy have to come towards you. Now there, the Amagi's taking a bit of a blap. CV's coming in to caress him some more with some AP dive bombers. So the Greens had a good lead. They are down now more boats than the enemy. Here comes the hack. Oh, look at that. The Thunderer from the north just wrecked him there. The hack secures it, but that was the Thunderer. Cross map shooting. There's a blob, so you can't really hit this. The Friesland's trying to burn them out. The Vermont looks like he is healthy at this stage. But at Edinburgh to hold a cap against 2 vessels. Definitely looks like the Greens have thrown their advantage. Thunderer's on the cap now. Nice. evens up a little bit. The Vermont, with a bit of help from Amgen's Yami guns, remove the He's and off the board. Still, weight of numbers alone. 4 or 5 ships behind that Bravo cap, with only the Vermont to shoot at. They will make short work of him. Yeah, Vermont's quite healthy. Waiting to go dark. Alaska's just hiding. That bolty on the enemy team is rather low. Nice work, Edinburgh. That was good damage on the Megami. He's a smoke Eden, but obviously his weakness there is a lack of vision if the green CV seems to be focused on the blob. Oh, Vermont's now eating things. Look at his health just go down on the side panels. And Bravo's contested as well. So what went from a pretty safe lead, with the loss of a few boats pushing into a cap they did not need to control, did not need to hold, just because CVs are in the game, and it's definitely keeping them lit. And pushing when they didn't have to is hurting them at the moment. Salvo out of Thunderer. 14.5, lovely work. B-Ray in the Helen secures the kidder, that is good work. Has to be careful here, we've got Alaska pushing in. Friesland's low. Vermont's actually eating a lot of damage as well. Again, as I said, he's the sole focus, so he's got a bolt, he's got 2 BBs and a Yami, probably a CV as well that's going to dump on him in a mere moment. Yep, here comes the CV dive bombers. $10k, nice reset of the cap. Enemy BBs are actually pretty low. Roma, North Cal looks like he's going to flood out. But Velocity Vermont, so healthy, and he could have stayed behind the island. He really could have managed his flanks a little more. Oh, the Edinburgh gets the Megami, Halland gets the Carolina, but Carolina takes the Vermont. I get frustrated seeing people throw hit points away. Taking on a 3v1 is never a good situation to be in. Game is still up for grabs. The enemy bolt is low, Roma and Yami are lowish. But Thunder is trying to secure this Eden here. He is going to give Amgen his entire broad. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Edinburgh's using smoke, using whatever tools he has at hand to live. Halland gets the Roma, nice work B-Ray. Wow, 44,000. Double sit, 5 penetrations, or 3 extra on top of the sits. That Thunderer is no longer thundering along. Eden should be able to secure this. Hopefully. Eden's got to fire the greatest of revenge type things for a ship that only fires AP. He'll probably go down here. Alaska's got him pretty much covered. Lots of focus fire from the Reds there. Another 25k, high cal, Eden goes down. It's 4v4, definitely hit points are now back with Amgen's team, but a lack of cap control. 1 BB, 2 low health, well, B-Ray's not low health, but 1 low health DD. Really good AA boats which go in their favour. This could be the end of the Alaska. Beautiful salvo, and just a smidge. Looks like there's a fire from the midway. Trying to heal through the pain. The Baltimore should go down here. Without even trying, this went from a fairly innocuous, low damage game early on. Amgen's well over 200,000. He's got plenty of hit points still on the board. He's got 2 heals. DCP is good to go, and B-Ray secures a Kraken. The mountain indicator. Something that thwarts me at times. It says it's clear, you move around, says it's clear, and then you watch and it probably... Nah, looks like 2 or 3 shells still clip the mountain. Not sure why the Alaska turned around. He definitely opening up for the DDs. Will Amgen get his first kill? He does. In the 200,000s to secure his first kill. So between him and B-Ray, they have got 6 kills, over half the enemy team at this point in time. Cannot see Amgen's team losing. bit of smack in chat outback, so definitely a carry. Yeah, I just really want to highlight early on the Eugen pushing in. No need to in a cruiser like that. It's a heavy cruiser. It's not designed to early push in, not without some sort of support. Should have probably stayed back, used the island, or kited. Again, having your BBs push into unfavourable odds, even if you're not pressing W, even if you're sitting there trying to engage, if you're up against 4 or 5 and you're the one or 2 ships, that's not great odds. You have to mitigate that kind of incoming firepower because you're not going to survive. You're not going to get your DCPs and your heals up in time to hurt the other team. A lovely double sit on the CV. Will Amgen get 300k here? Either way, this is a fantastic replay showing how to hold your shot, keep your battleship in the game and engaged, not at 20k's. As you can see, he's been doing it a good 14 to 18k's. He's not at max range shooting at 25. He's nearly in those 12, 10k ranges at times. He's putting his BB on the line, but as you can see, he's always using mountains here to break line of sight where he can. So he's having a 1v1 or 1v2 kind of tussle. Amgen and B-Ray win this game. Congrats. B-Ray does get his 6th kill. I must say thank you for the submission. If you have enjoyed this content, give me a follow. Thank you all.